Sakura, do not fear. I am here with you. You just step back now, dear. Assault blade!
If you insist on defying me, you leave me no choice. How would you and that little brat there like to be part of my collection? Granny Chio?
What is that thing? What you see there is not Sasori's real body.
I kinda guessed it wasn't his real body. What is it then?
Ah, that's merely a puppet.
But then, where is his real body? A puppet master has to be pulling the strings from somewhere, right?
His real body is inside that one.
Inside?
Puppet masters aren't so good at close combat. Manipulating their puppet during battle leaves them wide open to attack. It was to overcome that weakness that Sasori created this puppet. It serves as his armor, and his weapon as well. It's Sasori's specialty, HIRUKO.
You seem to know a lot about it, Lady Chio.
I know everything about that puppet.
But do you know how I prepare a new specimen for my collection? First, I drain its blood. Then I remove all the organs and wash it inside and out. Make it nice and clean. And then, after I've preserved the body against decay, the final step is to fill it with hidden weapons. As the hag said, this one is called HIRUKO. It's only one of the specimens in my collection. Once I've added you and the girl, I'll have collected exactly 300. This is my art.
Gara!
Are you really sure you want to waste your time on me? Kakashi-sensei with the Sharingan? You know, my man Sasori is probably a more dangerous opponent than I am. As much as I hate to say that. His idea of art is very different from mine.
You call it art, do you?
What do you mean?
Long, long ago, when he lived in the hidden sand, he was esteemed as a master craftsman, admired for his many extraordinary puppets. But his true passion was for making puppets out of the living, then adding them as specimens to his collection. He calls this monstrous conduct art. That puppet there, HIRUKO, he was a shinobi who lived in a nearby village. Sasori turned him into what you see now. A puppet that retains the shell of its previous physical form. It's called a human puppet.
A human puppet?
And the same fate awaits you. You will soon become another of my works of art.
This puppet's highly skilled in attack and defense, deadly at both. The first thing to do is find a way to force Sasori out of there.
And how are we supposed to do that?
The trouble is that puppet is full of hidden mechanisms. Without knowing what they are, it's difficult to anticipate exactly how to counteract them.
On the other hand, Lady Chio, you know a lot about how that puppet functions. Meaning we have the advantage.
So I thought. That's why I was so sure I'd be able to deal with him at first.
What are you saying?
But now, I realize that I was wrong.
What? What do you mean wrong?
Now that I've had a better look at it, this one is different in many ways from the HIRUKO puppet I knew. The HIRUKO I used to know didn't have that shell on its back. It must have heightened its defenses. And that left arm is new to me. Not to mention the hidden mechanisms, we have to assume they've been refined and improved as well.
So what do we do?
If we are to defeat Sasori, We'll have to first destroy HIRUKO. But that will require enormous destructive power that I simply don't have. Not nearly, but Sakura, you do have it. With all the training she's given you, you wield the monstrous strength of Lady Tsunade herself. Listen to me, Sakura. You must somehow get close enough to use your monster strength to smash that puppet. But to do that, you will first have to avoid every attack that his hidden weapons launch at you. You must dodge every one perfectly. You can't risk even the slightest scratch.
Because of the poison, right?
Exactly. As you know, the smallest cut can be fatal.
Here goes. Hold it down!
Right!
Before you can ever get to him, he will strike at you with all his hidden weapons. To survive, you must understand and instantly anticipate the Puppet Master's moves.
I'm not sure I'll be able to do either of those.
Yes, it's true. This kind of challenge requires far more battle experience than what you possess.
All right then, what do we do?
Take a good look at me. What do you see? Simply a worthless old bag of bones? Well, look again. Leave this part to me. Just count on me, Sakura. Even his experience doesn't compare to mine. Sasori knows this, which explains why he hesitates and doesn't dare to attack us recklessly. For someone who hates to be kept waiting, it must be very frustrating. What he doesn't know is I've already made the first move. Sakura, come a little closer. I'm going to tell you a secret. Together we shall finish him.
What are they up to? I can't make out a word the old hag is saying.
Understood. Ready when you are.
Are you sure? Well, it's about time. I really hate to be kept waiting, don't you?
No need to worry, Sasori. We'll end it quickly.
It seems they've started. How confident are you in that young girl and the old lady? You really think they're good enough to handle my man Sasori? Huh?
He wants to get me out of the way so he can fight Naruto one-on-one. But this guy defeated the Kazekage, one of the 5 great Kage. I don't think Naruto on his own could handle him.
Go on, Sensei. Go to Sakura. I'll handle this.
Huh?
Go on, Sensei. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll save Zara!
It would have been very disappointing if you'd been beaten that easily.
Let go of him! I'll never let you have him!
They were ready for that one, huh? In that case... Now die! They dodged everyone. Impossible. The old hag I can understand, but this girl... But how? And Grenichio's just standing there. Is this girl mocking me? Is she really attacking me head-on all by herself? What? Something stopped it. Of course, Chio!
Now, Sakura! Now! Strike it down! Right! Akigara! Nothing can stop me!
You're quite an unusual Jinchuriki, aren't you? I thought you were all sullen loners who didn't care about anyone else. To date, we've destroyed 2 Jinchuriki. Not including him, of course. But nobody ever tried to save them from us before. Not a single friend or neighbor, not a soul came to their aid. In fact, it seemed like most people were happy to finally be rid of them. You can't forsake one of your own kind, can you? You feel connected to this pathetic creature. Such a shame. Gara died when the One Tail was extracted from him. Very soon now, the same thing will happen. To you.
If Gara's dead, you're gonna pay! So you finally come out, eh?
Is that his real body?
Come now, let me get a good look at you. I've come all this way to see you. I've waited 20 years. I want to see my grandson's face.